I am a boy who changed into a woman and got a date with a cute man. Let me explain how this all happened. I'm not the type of guy who stands out. Average height, average looks, average life. I'm 24, and while most of my friends are out living their best romantic lives, I've spent my time stuck on the sidelines, watching Netflix alone and swiping endlessly on dating apps with no success. Until a week ago, I was painfully single. My life had turned into a cycle of awkward conversations and ghosted texts. I was starting to believe love just wasn't in the cards for me. Then, one late and lonely night, I stumbled across an app called Cupid's Choice on my phone. Its tagline, "Let fate work its magic." It sounded cheesy, but desperation can make anything seem worth trying. I downloaded the app without much thought. The interface was simple yet elegant, a pink and gold bow and arrow theme. I created my profile, expecting the same old swipe right disappointment. But the app worked differently. It asked me questions, not just my height or hobbies but deep personal things. What makes you happiest? What's your biggest fear? After about an hour of this interrogation, the app did something strange. Glitched. My phone screen glowed with an intense light, so bright I dropped it on my bed. Then came the voice. "You are mismatched with the world as you are," it said, soft and ethereal. "To find your heart's true match, change is needed. Do you accept?" What the heck? I muttered aloud, staring at my phone. Am I hallucinating? Before I could process what was happening, the phone started vibrating violently. A warm energy shot through me like nothing I'd ever felt before. My hands tingled. My chest tightened. My body felt like it was being reshaped, molded like clay. I rushed to the mirror and my jaw dropped. Gone was the average guy I'd always been. In my place stood a woman. A beautiful woman. My hair was long and glossy, my eyes larger and brighter, framed by soft lashes. My body. Well, let's just say every curve was perfectly proportioned. I didn't just look like a woman. I felt like one. At first I panicked. What is this? I yelled at my reflection. My voice, now softer and higher, startled me. I grabbed my phone, which displayed a message. Your transformation is complete. The spell lasts until your heart finds its match. Before I could process it all, a notification popped up. You've been matched with David. David's profile picture appeared, and my heart skipped a beat. He was gorgeous. Dark, slightly messy hair, sharp jawline, a warm smile that made him look approachable and kind. His bio was sweet, looking for someone to make memories with. Despite the whirlwind of emotions, something about him intrigued me. I messaged him. "Hi David. It's nice to meet you." He replied almost instantly. Hey there. It's nice to meet you too. What should I call you? Oh right. I hadn't even thought about a name. Quickly I typed, "Call me Jennifer." That night we talked for hours. At first I was nervous, but as the conversation flowed, I realized I wasn't just playing a role. Being Jennifer felt natural, comfortable even. David was charming, funny, and incredibly kind. He asked me about my dreams, my favorite books, the little things that made me happy. And the weirdest part, I wasn't just pretending. I was enjoying it. Over the next few days, our chats turned into video calls. I found myself laughing more than I had in years. David's voice was calming. His laughter contagious. My initial panic about my transformation faded as I realized how much I wanted to keep talking to him, how much I wanted him. One evening he said, "You're incredible, Jennifer. I feel like I've known you forever." Something in my heart shifted. The loneliness I'd carried for so long began to dissolve. But it also scared me. Was this really me he liked? Or the version of me the spell had created? Then he asked, "Would you like to meet in person?" Panic set in again. How would that even work? But before I could overthink it, I heard that voice again. The same one that spoke when I transformed. Asterisk, your heart knows the truth. Let it guide you. Asterisk. So I agreed. The day of the date, I was a bundle of nerves. David chose a cozy cafe downtown, and when I arrived, he was already waiting. He stood when he saw me, his smile lighting up his face. Jennifer, he said, you're even more beautiful in person. We spent hours talking, sipping coffee, and walking in the park. Every moment felt like magic, like fate had truly brought us together. As the night ended, David held my hand and looked into my eyes. Jennifer, I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like you're the one I've been waiting for. In that moment, something clicked. The spell wasn't just about changing my body. It was about opening my heart to possibilities I'd never considered. I didn't just feel different as Jennifer. I felt whole. When David kissed me, the glow from my phone returned, enveloping us both in light. But this time it wasn't scary. It was warm and reassuring. I don't know what the future holds for me and David, but for the first time I feel like I belong. Maybe Cupid knew what he was doing all along.